Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Brian.
That might be Eduardo.
This isn't Tomb Raider, as you can tell.
What are you talking about? This is clearly Tomb Raider.
Clearly Tomb Raider. I mean,
look at it. They said it right up in the corner.
I know, right?
See, there's...
Tomb. There's a T. There's a T. T-U-M. Tomb.
You see, it's Quuntum and Breaker.
Yes, good job.
It works.
Yeah. So we're doing Quantum Break instead of Tomb Raider today, primarily because it's new. We're excited to play this. I haven't played it at all. Eduardo has a little bit, and well, it's something we just wanted. We were looking forward to doing when it came out, and it came out a couple weeks ago. So we're gonna do Quantum Break. I don't know. Are we gonna scrap Tomb Raider, or are we gonna go back to that at some point?
I think we're gonna put that on the back burner.
Okay, we will probably go back to it at some point as maybe filler, but it seems like people didn't really seem too interested in Tomb Raider itself. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong, it's just, we want to do something that you guys are interested in. I might be doing, I'm probably going to be doing a Ratchet & Clank series, starting with the original Ratchet & Clank in the near future, and maybe putting it up alongside this soon, so keep an eye out for that. Stop playing with my sharp Mario.
It's dusty.
I know it's dusty. My whole room is dusty.
Oh, dude.
Our recording studio's dusty. Excuse me.
No, I was gonna say, maybe you should dust a little bit.
I should. I have compressed air. It's just every time I just need to actually dust.
Yeah.
Get it out of the air. I need to rebuild those shelves. Anyway, so yeah, we completely off topic. So Eduardo's gonna be playing since I was playing Tomb Raider.
What?
I know, right? Above. So let's get right into it. We already did all the settings, like disabling copyrighted music. They know that people want to do Let's Plays and streams of the sea. Nintendo, you could take a page out of Remedy's book with this. So
It's a cat.
it is a cat. Why are we not... Okay, start the game. We put this off for enough. We're 3.5 minutes into this
Do it
episode.
on hard. No, we're gonna do it on easy, just so I don't die as often.
Yeah, we do our games on easy because we're lame.
Yeah, also it's less deaths.
Why is it so blurry but not doing anything?
Oh, because it's weird like that.
Okay, I thought my Xbox crashed again.
No, it's just weird.
You got me concerned because now... Okay, so we tried to play this already, and before we even started recording, Eduardo went from the main... the splash screen that had Quantum Break on it. Also, screw that white noise.
Yeah, but you don't see that. Do you see it on there?
Not as much. It's just annoying. But
I've never seen that. That's not how it looked like on my game.
Is there a setting for grain?
I don't think so.
We'll have to find it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went from the main...
Sean Ashmore's talking!
I was talking before him.
But you're not Sean Ashmore.
I'm not Sean Ashmore, but that doesn't matter. Paul Serene.
He has superpowers.
Wait, did they just give me all the exposition right here at the beginning?
Well, it's not all the exposition.
Jack.
It's a lot of exposition, though.
But it's not. You don't even know what's going on.
No, I don't, but it's telling me things that are going to happen.
No, they didn't. He said one thing.
They were walking through a building.
Going too fast?
Okay. What do you want to cover first?
What is this? Is this like a storytelling kind of thing?
Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah, he's being interviewed. It's a
Okay.
framed narrative.
Okay, so it's like Ratchet & Clank, the new one.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
framed narrative. How many times do I need to tell you this, man? It's a framed freaking narrative.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Friend Paul.
It's a framed narrative.
Shut up.
You want to show me what
So, yeah,
But
so...
I'm putting those English classes to work.
Yeah, I know. Hey, October 9th. We only have a few more months until this actually comes to fruition.
right.
So,
What do you mean? It's today.
I know, right?
Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road!
Also, little Easter egg: the guy who's the taxi driver here is actually the original character model for the main protagonist of not Alan Wake, Quantum Break. Before they cast
Alan Wake, Quantum Break.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix those up so much.
It doesn't help that they gave you Alan Wake as like a pre-order bonus thing.
Well, they're same company,
Well,
so
why did it just glitch out?
I didn't notice it.
I did.
I didn't look.
His face got all weird, and then it stuttered a little.
Also, before we continue, see if there's
Grain. Get rid of the grain.
I don't think there is.
No.
I think it's because of how he set the brightness.
Maybe it's gameplay. No, brightness wouldn't do that. Oh.
I don't know. What if I actually set it to where it's properly on here?
Yeah, on the screen though it's too dark. It's still there.
Yeah, it is.
Like in his hair.
Yeah.
You don't see it on the preview though.
Yeah, see.
I don't know. Do we want to keep it this way? Do we want to make it brighter? It's fine. It's fine. We can do brightness in post.
His phone's going off.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the
where the artifact thing?
motion blur kind of weirdness.
The game still looks great though. It's just that artifact thing that's a little
They'll
weird.
probably fix that in an update.
That's what I think. I think it's the first iteration of this new engine, and they're trying something unique.
It also kind of lends itself to the whole time manipulation mechanic that this game is obviously known for. So
I'm also not going to spend too much time finding collectibles because
vaguely ominous. It's a splattering on a wall, pretty much, with a face.
Yeah, because this game has so many collectibles. Like if I go,
Is this?
Like,
oh lordy! Wait.
There's so many you can find in the game, and
That's nothing compared
there's
to
that, and there's also diaries that unlock depending on certain things that you collect and certain parts that you complete and all that. So
Jeez.
there's
that's like
it's not the most you'll ever have to collect, but it's enough.
That's like what is it? In the Division, you can get like cell phone recordings, incident reports.
Yeah, and all this other stuff is just its backstory, pretty much.
Please go around instead of what? Right on top of the fucking glass? Seriously?
Well, because you're supposed to go this way to over here, but they want you to go this way because you encounter this little scene over here, and so then it allows you to interact with this girl, who then gives you information about Monarch, which is all told to you basically throughout the actual narrative.
Okay.
So you don't have to do it, but I'm just going to do it because I like this little introduction to Monarch that they give you.
Also, her hair went right through her.
Yeah.
I do admit though.
Yeah, she also becomes an important secondary character depending on certain decisions you make. So I think this is an important interaction to have.
Well, we're spreading awareness about Monarch Solutions.
Yeah.
If you want to know how badly they're giving us the shaft.
Yeah, let's spray paint all over save our library on the actual library. That'll save it.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Okay. How would you feel if you knew
Her eyes are a little weird.
Yeah.
Dump all over your personal history.
But like you see where it's like the subtle movements, you see that little bit of ghosting that's happening.
So if you turn the camera, you could definitely see that.
Yeah, it's the way that the engine's developed, like the video I showed you that it takes the previous image and what the next image is going to be.
It's basic. You know what that is basically doing? It's the game version of the current TV refresh rate schemes.
Yes, it's basically what it is.
Where you're taking two images and you're interpolating between those two, a middle ground. And they actually do that for video processing as well, where
and it's just telling you narrative objects, which are basically the collectibles in the game, is what they call it.
Okay.
Keep fighting this, okay?
Yay! 1 of 16.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
Because remember, it's 4 a.m. So where else are you gonna go?
Of course.
Yeah. Also, this one I'm gonna stop at because it's my favorite one, because it's the Alan Wake, it's Alan Wake 2 sort of teaser, but not really.
Well,
It's so
also why are there no subtitles for it?
Because it's not like dialogue.
I like the music.
Yeah. And the guy on the right there is actually one of the I think he's the creative director or something like that at a Remedy. So he's worked on Max Payne, Alan Wake, and Quantum Break. Just
I think it's pretty cool though that they're mixing live action and CG.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you know about this, but but after each act of the game, there's about a 20-minute live action episode that shows you the behind the scenes of what's going on at Monarch, who ends up being the main antagonist throughout the game.
Okay.
So you kind of get a better understanding of Monarch, it's completely skippable. You can go through the entire game, never watch a single episode, and you won't miss a thing.
Yeah, also it's really weird seeing that ghosting in the live action thing.
Yeah,
that's really weird.
I don't know what's going on with your game because like mine wasn't this bad
with the grain and stuff.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
It doesn't seem that bad on the actual preview monitor here, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Yeah, I think it might be some setting you have on your TV that's doing it.
It didn't do that for Ratchet and Clank.
Well, it might just be some setting with this game.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably something that you just didn't notice. Because also, you think about it, you're sitting closer to your TV than you would at yours at home. You're sitting closer to this one, excuse me.
Yeah, but I still would have noticed this.
I suppose.
I don't know.
Oh, well. Anyway.
And that's the whole thing, so...
Moving on, let's just get right into this story.
Yep, and you head out this way,
hungry for success.
More narration.
Of course.
But luckily there's subtitles, and hopefully you can read English, so you can read it while we're talking.
Yeah, I like when they actually have good subtitles in games and stuff. Otherwise, it just looks terrible. Like we've had instances where games the subtitles are horrendously done.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like it has pretty good ones so far.
Where's your uniform?
Liam Burke.
Come on. I've been in shit enough to smell at security.
You sure this is somewhere that you want to be sniffing around?
Was that
Yes.
supposed to be a threat? Because that's adorable.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
Liam Burke.
Yeah, like, what was the point of that?
First meeting was cordial.
It's just to say that he becomes, they introduce you to a lot of secondary characters. Oh, I wonder if he's still back there, actually.
No.
There's another guy that's back where you came from that is also another important character, but I'm not going to go back to it right now because it'll be... I have to walk all the way back.
Yeah, you gotta walk.
Yeah. He doesn't, there's no sprint button, so he doesn't move very fast. So,
Well, reading between the
yeah.
lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I will say the ghosting doesn't happen in the cutscenes.
It doesn't seem like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's more in the actual gameplay, so I don't quite understand.
In the flesh.
The esteemed
So,
Mr.
I don't
Paul
know.
Green. Shaking money bags.
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home.
And then they kissed.
They might as well. They have a weird bromance.
6 years.
His hair is really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
His hair's
I'm
supposed to be weird?
not saying it's because of the game or anything like that. It's just like...
No, he has a weird haircut.
Okay, yeah, because in the back it's like just lopped off.
Yeah, it's a weird haircut.
We're going upstairs to the project lab.
So, also, his shirt is also another reference to Alan Wake. It's a band.
Yeah, because I remember the two people in the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Not the insane asylum, but the mental hospital thing.
Yeah, they were part of this heavy metal band from Bright Falls.
Yep. I like it when games reference other games.
Yeah, and it's real nice when it's from the same company because then they actually treat it with the respect that it
Here's
deserves.
another one. Here, it's even better when it's from another franchise and company. Prime example, in Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3, there's a TV. Like Ratchet and Clank 2 is at the main menu. Ratchet's playing games and it's usually playing Ratchet and Clank 1 or Ratchet and Clank 2. Every so often...
Presentation.
Project Promenade.
To illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Mfur.
Shocking.
Okay.
Anyway, so in certain times though, the scene will change on those TVs,
Let's just get to the big show.
and it'll show Jack and Daxter.
You haven't
And in Ratchet and Clank 3, if you go to the one... Can you stop that? People are going to get sick. In Ratchet and Clank 3, if you go to the one apartment building, there's Jack and Daxter, like, just on the screen.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool, because Insomniac and Naughty Dog are, like, the bromance of game developers.
Didn't they work in the same building?
I think so. Oh, I bumped the desk. Whoops.
Ah!
So, they did... I think they worked in the same building, or even on the same floor. It's just in different halves of the building or whatever. And,
Oh, shit.
I think it was one of those,
Budget.
Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, Insomniac and Naughty Dog properties, respectively, had demos for each other's games. Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
like Spyro 2 had Crash 3 demo and vice versa.
Yeah.
And I think that stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember because I first owned Year of the Dragon, like Spyro 3.
Yep.
And it had Crash Bash for the demo in there. So
we could do Crash Bash at some point.
No, never.
Why?
Never.
You don't like Crash Bash?
Never. I love Crash Bash, but...
Well, you don't want to break up the friendship?
Miscalculations, dangers.
You already did that when you went to get food without me this morning.
Look, you should have said you were hungry.
I thought that was a given. It's been a while, I know, but...
Whatever, we'll get food later. Anyway.
I know. How long has it been since we actually recorded?
Oh, man, I don't know. There's been
like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing live streams.
Yeah, there's been a Phantoms game basically since like February every single week. So
yeah,
you know, so like it's been forever.
Eduardo's a cameraman.
Camera operator. Need to be gender neutral.
Whatever Will did, I want to make it right.
It's actually my official title.
Fine.
Too, is camera operator.
Eduardo's a little bitch. Gender neutral.
No, bitch implies femininity.
Not really. Like Philip DeFranco says, bitches be bitches.
Yeah, but bitch is also another name for a female dog, so it implies femininity. Oh! Boom.
Swizzle stick.
Swizzle stick?
Yes. I don't know if it's just me, but swizzle stick sounds like a delicious dessert.
Look at this.
Time machine functional basics.
Yeah. Like, it's how it works.
Okay, so I would love if they had a Back to the Future reference somewhere in here.
I don't think they do.
That's a missed opportunity.
At least I don't remember it.
That is a missed opportunity.
Well, considering there's so many movies about time travel.
Okay, if you had to pick the most popular, like, well-known time travel movie, Back to the Future is probably going to be one of them.
Time Machine. It is the original time travel book, movie, everything.
Just because it's the
H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells.
Just because it's the original.
H.G. Wells.
Shut up and look at his ass, okay? So just because it's the original does not mean that it's the best or the most well-known. He doesn't have any.
No, he really doesn't. But I need to go do something gameplay-wise.
Yeah, some guy, we didn't even sign in security or anything like that. We're just gonna be like, whoosh, turn it on!
Well, I mean, it is his lab, so...
Well, I get that, but I mean...
Chronon conduit initiating.
The Chronon conduit initiating.
Chronons. Interesting.
Chronon.
What, we also need a Futurama reference as well.
What was that?
My head! It's a clone!
So, activating it can be a bit intense.
Black hole.
Or is it intense?
A black hole?
Testing here.
Why are we not getting sucked in? I'm pretty sure that glass won't do a damn thing.
It's a micro black hole.
Just like
And we're just standing here.
slightly illegal.
Yeah, black holes they don't just suck things in, they're super dense objects.
Why no?
Past.
So,
I could tell this was different.
if you're... It's weird because the Hadron Collider creates black holes, but it doesn't get sucked in as well.
No, but...
Because they create micro black holes.
Well, not so much that they're micro black holes. It's more so because they're so hot, they fizzle out before they can actually do anything. And that's why they're not a really big threat.
Also,
It's this, though, where it's consistently on, and it's warping light itself, is where things get a little weird.
well, he did say it just emulates the effects of a micro black hole, not that it is a micro black
Wait,
hole.
hold on. You have to turn the keys simultaneously, and you are within arm's reach of both keys.
We're not launching a nuke, right?
One way to find out. 3.
I never liked that line because I'm always just like,
I don't think he's kidding.
yeah, I'm like, oh my god, did we just start Armageddon?
Yes, we did.
What is this?
Corridor. The passenger enters one end.
The corridor.
Exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time in the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger. Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going
Yeah.
inside that thing? In the machine?
He's going inside that dang. Inside that dang like pooty tank.
So, wait, if this is the first time we've ever turned it on,
Going to be first, Jack.
we're testing it immediately? This
Yes.
is the worst implementation of the scientific method
He
ever.
also mentioned that his brother, the character you're playing as, has spook the grant givers and the sponsors and everything, and so they're threatening to pull his funding.
Oh, so he's just trying to get through it.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's trying to prove that it works because they proved it on paper that it works. But they need to
that
actually
ghost
prove.
thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, there are certain times it's real bad, but once you actually get into the gameplay of it, it's the moments like this where you're where you have to follow. Yeah, you're gonna notice it a lot because it's slower motion. But when you're actually playing, everything moves so quickly that you'd never notice it.
See, why would you go in like normal clothes as well? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
It's the evil twin.
You should have a goatee.
How?
It's fine.
Just like this is not making sense, man.
It's okay.
It's not making sense.
Stay calm. There's two of you. You just fucking multiply.
Or did they
Exactly what
triplefy?
That's he's
And then another one keeps walking out, and
Yeah.
another one walks out, and another
It's
one
like
walks out.
it's like the brooms from Fantasia.
Yes.
yourself. We did it. Fucking incredible. I mean, just imagine the implications. We could warn people
Imagine
of
it.
disasters before they happen, cure diseases before they spread. I just had this conversation. Still sounds good second time.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Infinite loop.
Machine. You need to complete the cycle.
Yeah, because that's an important thing they talk about. That it's because that like it works like a clock. The way this time machine works
I need to
is
end the
that
machine and
it to
travel
go.
to the moment I exited the machine in order to,
Yeah.
well,
He's explaining that part.
be here.
I mean, it makes sense if you can go.
There is no what if. I'm here. It's already happened. You saw it, Jack.
I just like how they keep saying it's future Paul,
I know, right?
It's literally
but really now he is the present day Paul now.
Yeah.
No time to stop now.
So, but it's weird because the time machine works is that if you move counterclockwise, you go to the past. You go clockwise, you go to the future. So if he goes to the left, he's traveling forward in time. If he goes to the right, he's going backwards in time. Like you got to remember that.
Okay.
Because there's points in the game where they'll talk to you about that, and then you see you only went 2 minutes into the past.
Interesting.
I don't know about this, Paul.
Soak this in.
And it
Soak this
instantly
in.
changed.
Soak this in.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh no.
Yeah. And that's his brother.
You have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
No, stop him! Shut up!
Hold
Damage
on.
the core!
Hold on. We can't shut it down. Paul's still in there.
Shut up!
Look
Shut
at me.
up!
Screw
Look
Paul.
at me. Put the gun down and we can.
Okay, like,
No, there's no time.
What?
why is Will so against this?
Everything gets explained to you over time.
Okay.
Like you eventually get all the answers by the end of the game.
Okay.
But I mean, I was really confused as to why he would not want this to go through, but
No, I gotta.
everything gets explained soon. So. And now you're hit with chronons, which are time particles, apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is their way of like explaining away how you get the time powers. And everything.
Here are two questions then.
8 inches,
No.
and it's
no.
thick.
And no.
Oh.
So, is Jack and William, like, are they super smart or something like that? Or are they just
Not Jack.
Okay, so William
Jack is just he's more of a they don't really go much into his past,
okay.
but they imply that he's some sort of like political activist or something like that. He's gotten into a lot of trouble before, so he had to leave the country for a while. Will is a super he's intelligent, he's a genius.
Okay.
And so is Paul Serene, but he's more like the charismatic genius.
The dangerous kind.
Yeah. And so now, time is frozen. And yes, it's as fast as you can move right now, because you're hurt.
Ah.
And they have to
What the
do
hell?
things like this.
You know what this reminds me of?
I also like this when time is frozen. Like, you can move stuff, but if you stay put...
It flicks back.
Yeah. everything goes right back to where it was because
Interesting.
time is technically still frozen, so you shouldn't be able to move these things because time and space are
That
related.
actually makes sense.
Exactly, right?
See,
So
you
it's
know what
really
this
cool.
you know what this reminds me of? You remember the scene from Futurama where Fry drinks all the coffee?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, and instances like this happen a lot. So it's just really fun to play with the environment in the game.
Jack,
This is another thing that really bothers me. They shouldn't be able to talk to each other.
What have we done?
Because, as I stated before,
yeah.
time and space are related. So,
This time.
for time to move forward, things would need to move.
Avoided.
Right.
And so the air would have to move.
Yeah, we would be suffocating right now.
Right? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's strange. And now you have to go back here.
At least our wounds healed fast because I mean we're not
Yeah.
like limping around anymore.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird. Yeah, time started again. Yeah, what they call when the time stops like that, they call them stutters.
Okay.
So you'll hear him say that a lot. And now there's Monarch Security.
Yeah, let's just fire guns into something that could be potentially nuclear.
Potentially. Not proven.
So he's going clockwise, which is
So
gonna
he's
be
heading
future.
forward in time, yes.
But that assumes that the machine wasn't destroyed between when he starts walking when he gets around the tunnel. What?
Yeah, I like doing that.
What?
Because you have to wait for Will to go first.
Oh.
And then I hit the jump button, so I go over the model
Oh,
that
okay.
as he's going down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. So.
Okay, I was like, I'm assuming
just
you
wanted
found that
to
by
do it.
accident when you
I
first...
did, yeah, I found it by accident, and then I was like, yeah, let me do it again.
Interesting. Yeah, stuff coming out of the vents. Okay, you're going through the narrow part. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
That was a weird load point.
That is a weird low point.
I've never had that happen.
Gotta keep moving.
What is going on with your Xbox?
I don't know.
It might also be because I have mine on an external drive, which spins faster than the internal one.
Probably.
Which is why I never saw that load screen there.
Probably. Also, my internal drive is nearly full.
Yeah, might have a lot of information to deal with.
It's the Matrix.
And he
So
shot him.
is Jack like in the military or anything
No.
like extraordinary? Or is he just a normal guy?
He's basically a normal guy who's gotten into problems before. So
Okay.
he's had to take care of himself, which is why he knows how to use weapons and all that.
Okay, well we should probably pause now because we're almost
Yeah,
at
and we're
half
right
hour.
at the beginning of part 2. So
Oh, sweet, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you guys in the next episode. This episode is obviously a little bit longer than the normal episode lengths that we normally do, so we're going to be doing every subsequent episode probably about half hour-ish or so. So we hope to see you guys next time with the next episode of Quantum Break. See ya!
Bye.